Webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business opportunities from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors finding the right franchise opportunities and help them successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as the world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to make sure your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct opportunity to connect with the brand founders and the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask all your questions related to franchising, investment, growth before you take a decision. In today's webinar, we will talk about an opportunity with a salon called Mongo Salon. Mongo Salon is a modern, full-service unisex salon brand positioned as the next level salon, offering a contemporary blend of beauty, style, and premium customer experience. With presence in India and Philippines, Mongo Salon has been designed as a scalable, franchise-ready business model that caters to today's digitally driven, experienced-focused consumers. The brand operates in fast-growing beauty and personal care segment, which is seeing strong momentum due to rising disposable income, urbanization, and increasing self-care spending across all the age groups. To talk about the same, I'm joined with the founder himself. Mr. Chandrasekhar is with us today, along with my colleague. Anita is my colleague from Chennai. She is the key account manager for this brand. We also have Krishna Kaushik. He is the head of consulting, franchise consulting from Francop. So before I invite Chandrasekhar ji to talk more about the brand and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business. In case if you would have any questions related to the brand of the business, you can share that in the Q&A option. If you have joined through the mobile, you will have two options. One is the chat and the other one is the Q&A. My request is to please put all your queries into the Q&A box and we will take them up once the presentation is over. Now, I would welcome Chandrasekhar sir and thanks so much for getting some time to talk about this, the fabulous opportunity. Now, I would request you to please let's get started with your personal introduction, your journey so far, your idea behind getting this great business concept, great brand, and then we'll also run through the formal presentation. Over to you, sir.
Oh, thanks, Bharat. Thanks for that nice introduction, and good morning and a warm welcome to everyone. So I would like to begin by wishing everyone a happy, healthy, prosperous new year. I'm glad to see each and every one of you here on your entrepreneurial pursuits, and really wish you all succeed in your paths this year. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate everyone joining us today in choosing to explore your entrepreneurship, particularly the franchisee model. Reflects a lot of ambition, courage, and a strong desire to build something sustainable, impactful, and I truly respect that spirit. I'm also delighted to be part of the session in association with Franchisee India, a platform that has consistently empowered entrepreneurs by connecting the right opportunities with the right visionaries. And thanks, Bharat, for giving me an opportunity to participate in this webinar. And I believe like it would lead to meaningful conversations around business ownership and growth. So to introduce myself, like I'm Chandrasekhar. I'm the founder of Mongo Salon. I come from a background of building service related businesses, and over the years, I've closely understood what it takes to create a salon brand that balances creativity, consistency, as well as commercial viability. So at Mongo Salon, we believe that entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business; it's about building a system, a brand, and a future. And today's discussion is designed to give you a clarity, confidence, and a realistic perspective on how a professionally managed salon franchisee can become a rewarding business. For those who opt for that. Yeah. So we are we have built Mongo Salon with a clear vision. That's to create a professionally managed, scalable salon brand that delivers premium experiences to customers while remaining profitable, which is very important. And it's also system driven for business owners. So today's focus, like it would be on structured operations, strong training systems, sustainable unit economics that makes franchisee not just aspirational but practical. Um, I'm excited to share our journey, our learnings, and how Mongo Salon is enabling entrepreneurs to build long-term successful business in the beauty and wellness industry. So let's go with our presentation, which I believe it will take few minutes.
Sure.
Yep. So for people who doesn't know about salon or wellness industry, or who are in this, they would really know that industry, the Indian salon and wellness industry continues to grow steadily, and it's basically driven by increasing disposable income, lifestyle awareness, and repeat consumer demand. And what makes this industry especially attractive is its recurring revenue nature. Customers don't visit once, they basically return every 4 to 8 weeks. So this basically creates a strong foundation for predictable business performance, which, when managed it professionally. India's beauty industry was valued roughly about, 2,43,000 crores, roughly about USD $28 billion in 2024. And the forecast is very strong, and it's growing at a steady pace. So, but despite the growth, the industry is still largely fragmented. Many salons depend heavily on individual stylists, or they lack standard processes, struggle with consistency, consumer retention, and cost control. For an investor or an entrepreneur, this often means uncertainty or operational stress unless there is a strong system backing the business. So our purpose, like Mongo Salon, comes in to bridge this exact gap. So our vision was to build a brand that is system driven rather than a person dependent, and we offer premium customer experiences while being practical and profitable for business owners. So our
Sir, can
brand
we
vision
start
is,
with the presentation? Would you like to put this on?
sorry,
Would you like to start with the presentation?
yes.
Yeah.
So Mongo Salon, it's basically, it's going to be a full service unisex salon, and we cater to various requirements under beauty industry, like which is going to be, we include hairdressing, we take care of skincare, bridal, nails, hair extension. So it's a full service salon. That is what we are into. And our revenue model is diversified into various services, and this mix ensures multiple income streams rather than depending on a single service category. High margin treatments and bundled services basically play a key role in improving your average billing and overall profitability.
The
Marketing,
presentation is not visible.
your presentation, sorry, but is it not
It,
visible?
no, 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 no. If you could just put it on the screen, share it again.
One second, one second, one second.
Yeah, it is visible now.
It is visible. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay. So as I said, like Mongo Salon, like our vision is to build a strong salon brand that is system driven rather than person dependent, and we offer premium customer experiences while being practical and profitable for business owners. So the economics, like once again. And our revenue model, as I said, like our brand is focused on full service revenue model, and our revenue model is diversified across hair services, skin treatments, grooming packages, and retail products. So this basically ensures like you get multiple income revenues rather than depending on a single service category. And high margin treatments like hair extensions and bundle services like play a key role in improving your average billing as well as overall profitability. Market and customer acquisition. So our we have a very strong social media presence, and we have a strong internal team which basically focuses on localized um, um, digital ads and social media presence. And we also improve our processes so strong that we have membership and retention programs which are followed with digital processes. And we also have as usual offline activations like flyers, apartment promos, local neighborhood partnerships for the launch, as a continued process. The primary target being like the market target is going to be, our primary segment is basically young professionals, working women, brides, occasional customers, men's grooming segment, which is growing very very fast. And the urban working population, the social media discovery, all those stuff support our revenue streams as well. Mongo Salon follows basically a partner first franchisee model. As a franchisee, you basically own and operate your salon while we provide end to end support, right from location planning, setup to training, marketing, and ongoing operational guidance. Our role is to reduce your learning curve and execution risk. The market opportunity in India is very huge. As I said, like it's USD $28 billion, and it's growing at a steady state of 10 to 11% annum per annum. And the long term forecast is also very good, and it is a recession proof business as well. Okay, so why Mongo Salon? Like we have proven and fast operational rollouts. Our existing franchises, like our early franchisee rollouts, became operational in under 30 days. This includes all those three franchises in Chennai, as well as the one in Philippines, which we rolled out in 30 days. And we have a very very good vendor support pipeline, and we also have a very very good uh, team which focuses on new age marketing, which includes all those social new age social media marketing, content generation team, and so on. Our training system is probably one of the best. We have very good senior trainers with our team who would be supporting the staff members of the franchises, not just at the launch of the salon, but it would be a continual training programs which would be provided to the franchisee. It's going to be end-to-end training, which will include service protocols, customer handling, upsell scripts, hygiene, safety, plus adherence to all those standard SOPs from our team. And our backend team would also be helping all the franchises with analytics and continual improvement. We would be providing daily reports, weekly reports, as well as monthly marketing strategies, improving average bill value, and identifying new segment, new market segment, and so on. We also help people to not just to tap regular customer base, but also help them to tie up with corporate entities to improve the revenue margins and so on. So the proposed franchisee model, it would be franchisee owned and franchisee operated, and the brand guidelines would be provided from the company. And primarily, we are focusing at South India, all the top tier one and tier two cities. Target locations would be high street and residential areas. The initial capex, it's going to be the responsibility of the franchisee. Ownership would be resting with the franchisee. All the operational expenses would be resting with the franchisee, and the franchisee period would be for 5 year term, whereupon like it can be renewed with mutual agreement after 5 years. So with this model in place, like the investment, the total investment for tier one cities, approximately it would be 34 lakhs for the capital investment, and the franchisee cost would be 5 lakhs. And the royalty, again, it's 35,000 rupees fixed, irrespective of the, the revenue that you will be generating. It's going to be a fixed royalty of 35,000 rupees. And as a part of our ongoing continual support program, out of this 35,000 rupees, an amount of 10,000 rupees would be earmarked for marketing purposes, all the social media marketing purposes for each and every franchisee, for that particular franchisee. So the potential income would be about, say, around 6.5 lakhs per month, and the payback return on investment would be around 20 months, which is a very good number. And the IRR would be around 65%. For model, we also have a model too for tier two cities, which the capital cost would come around 31 lakhs with a franchise fee of 5 lakhs and a royalty of 30,000 per month. And the potential income would be around 5.5 to 6 lakhs. And the payback period would be 21 months. So, with regarding the exclusive brand support, our team would be helping the potential franchisee with this right from uh, site selection, and our architects would be helping with the store design, and our vendors would be helping with the setup and the handover of the completed project. We also would be involving in full training program with the service protocols for not only for the staff members, also for the business owners. Our POS, our billing system is exhaustive, and it helps the business to understand where the business is really heading to. And the basic accounting and reporting part, it would be exhaustive. And products, with regarding to products, we have tie-ups with all the top brands, and we are exclusive official partners for some of the top brands. So there would be a continual support on the products, on the supply chain part, as well as the product training support part as well. With regarding to the launch marketing kit, our marketing team would be designing a marketing strategy considering the local audience, and we would be running digital ad campaigns for the first 90 days. Uh, this would be the part of the launch program. And after that, we would be like devising month on month marketing strategy, and would be executing in accordance with the local audience, as well as each and every location specific ads and so on. So our backend team would also be, operations team would also conduct frequent audits, and would manage the supply chain part on the product side. And we would be giving you weekly, monthly analytics, so that we don't lose any customers, and to retouch the customers that are not coming for the 45 days or 60 days period, so on. So our marketing team would be handling such operations, and our training team and HR team would be conducting regular programs on the SOPs, as well as skill development. We also have a skill development program for our entire staff, so that like anybody who wants to do a cross training program would be included in such programs, and they would be provided with the free of cost training programs as well. Fine. So since we are based out of Chennai, like our primary focus is going to be, we are focusing on our growth strategy on certain cities, like basically South India, and the opportunities are open in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Coimbatore, Mysore, Udupi, Hubli, and so on, all the top tier one and tier two cities in South India. Um, this is what we are actually focusing for this quarter. Franchisee profile, the ideal franchisee that we are actually looking is a person who has a vision to grow, who has a passion to run a business, and who wants to achieve something on the life. And you have to, we are looking for people who can set goals and achieve them, and that is what we are actually looking at. And investment, as I said, the potential investment would be around 35 to 40 lakhs for this project. And we believe like any partner that comes into in partnership with us, like they would share our vision and values for the growth of the company and for their personal growth as well. So like we would value them. And yep. So the onboarding process would be something like we'll first meet, we'll present the project in person. We'll see how this works out to each and every individual, and we will also understand their ambition. We'll also understand their goals, so that our goals meet, which will lead to success. And then we can get into the documentation and final agreement, and thereafter it comes there comes the site selection and design process and the launch phase. So to sum up, the capex would be around 35 to 40 lakhs, and the franchisee fee is 5 lakhs, which is one time and non-refundable. Um, all the support system are in place to help the franchisees to set up and successfully run the project, including the products, HR support, marketing support, and so on, training support, and so on. We would be supporting in extensive form in terms of marketing as well as the delivery and logistics. The agreement period would be 5 years, after which we can renew on mutual consent. So these are the phases where we'll go step by step. uh, we'll first meet, and then there's going to be franchisee application forms which we will get into, and then there is a non-disclosure agreement, and then we'll have the LOI signing, and it will lead to deal closure.
Right. So I think we are at the end of the presentation. In case if anyone have any question, you can start putting it into the Q&A box, and we will take them up. Um, while we get more questions in the Q&A, let me just give you the summary of what we basically today covered. In case if you look into this salon business, I mean, the salon business category is something that never, goes out of demand, as people regularly need grooming, haircut, and beauty services. This is one of the most sustainable business you can imagine in India and across the globe. And this demand is growing even faster as more Indian adopts modern lifestyle and self-care habits. I mean, going salon is not is no more like just to have the haircut, but it is all about focusing on grooming. So this is something which really have a lot of demand nowadays, with rising disposable income and shift towards premium experience-led services. Customers are now choosing branded salon over unorganized local options. And Mongo Salon, I guess, stands out with its modern premium look, as we saw in the presentation, and while standing, while still being the affordable for everyday consumers, and helping attract both walk-ins and the loyal clients. The franchise offers a good balance of investment and returns, as we already have seen, with steady monthly income potential and realistic break-even, the timelines. With multiple revenue streams like hair, skin, bridal, nails, hair extensions, products, and membership, earnings are not depend on just one service. Most importantly, Mongo Salon provides a strong end-to-end support, as Sir already have described, in length, right from setup to training to marketing to daily operations, and that makes it a suitable and scalable business opportunity even for the first-time entrepreneur. So even if you are someone who already have prior experience in it, or maybe if you are a first-time entrepreneur, I think this can be a great opportunity for you to go with. As I told you that Salon is something is one of the most sustainable business in India and all across the globe. This brand already been operating not only in India but outside India also in Philippines. They already have been running. Sir, Chandrasekhar, sir, would you like to talk, few information about your existing business? What is the average, expenditures by your customers, average ticket size, and also how these salons are doing business?
Yes, would be happy to. So, as I said, like we have three branches in Chennai, and all the three branches are doing extremely well. And the average ticket size, of course, differs on locations. One of our, I'm proud to say, like one of our salon in Chennai is doing about 2,800 as average ticket size in a month, and it gives about 40%, 40 to 45% consistent gross margin in a month. So the other two salons are also doing pretty well with about 35% margin, and the ticket size is close to about say around 1,300 to 1,400. Our Philippines is also doing extremely well, and that branch alone is doing generating about close to about 10 to 12 lakhs in a month. I'm talking about Indian currency, 10 to 12 lakhs. So on an average, all these salons generate about 35 to 45% more gross margin in a month.
Okay, and well, there is a question in the chat box by Mr. Harsh Datta that as a strong growth brand, when we talk about the next level salon, what distinct top two, three aspects are crucial to differentiate versus competitors? Would you like to answer them?
Yes. So, with regarding to competitors, see, competition is always good, and we also have a watch on competition to understand the market dynamics. The most important, in my experience, the most important aspect for any business, especially for the salon business, is to understand the customer aspirations and the trust that we build with our consumers. That's the most important thing that we'll have to be the service that we provide, be the products that we use for the consumers. So our SOP involves, a mandatory training where we clearly explain to the customers about the products that we use. We show them the products. We tell them the pros and cons of the service that we provide, and the consultation process and so on. So our training program is, it's the most distinctive part of our success story. This we believe that not just the stylist has to be trained. We believe the entire ecosystem has to be trained, and that is what builds a trust with the customer. So once you build a trust with the customer, the retention is going to be very, very easy. So that we so again, as I said, this is going to be process driven rather than depending on a person. So most of the salons struggle basically because like they have individuals who shine. They have a stylist who is very good, but once the stylist is gone, the customer says like, no, I'll go to another salon or maybe another place. This is where we make our process extremely strong, where we do all kind of cross trainings to all the staff members, including the non-service members as well, so that they understand the customer aspirations and customer expectations. So that's going to be our very strong focus on it. And analytics, we believe like since we are also have a strong tech background, we believe in analytics. Data speaks the truth. So we consistently perform develop analytical reports on a daily and monthly basis, which have a strong feedback system as well. And we follow each and every customer through their life cycle. um, so we don't lose so that our retention rate is very very low, sorry, very very high, so that we don't lose any customers. Our AR is very low. So that's part of our process as well. Introducing uh, you know technology wherever is required minimizes your risk of losing customers or reaching out to potential customers. So we focus on that as well.
Right. There is also another question in the Q&A from Neeti. Would you please take that?
One second.
Is it visible to you?
No, it's not visible.
There is an option called Q&A.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so let me just read it.
One
I-
second.
i- If it is visible, yeah, please.
Can you just read it?
You want me to read it? Yes,
Yeah.
I can do that. So how you are planning to manage risk in COVID-like situation, and how brand is standing with respect to its competitors. And as of now, all three branches only in Chennai. So location risk
Okay.
is there.
Correct.
What is the
So,
future plan out of 45 lakhs CapEx? How much is OpEx and the IRR potential in coming 2 years from three branches?
okay. So that's a very good question. COVID was a challenge to every business, and I'm happy to say that all our three branches were pre-COVID. We are launched pre-COVID, and in fact, like one of the branch was just launched a couple of months before COVID, and we handled it very very successfully, and all our three branches are doing very good. It's not just for just namesake. Like all our branches were handled extremely good at those times. Um, in fact, like COVID gave us a very good opportunity as well. Like we were trying different methods of reaching out to customers when the lockdown was lifted. There were a lot of protocols that were in place, which helped us to manage the business very very well. We had very strict COVID related protocols, and we also had a team which approached customers for home services as well. So we managed it with very good strategy, as well as getting guidelines from the government as well. um, so we had a strategy in place which helped us very well to overcome all those obstacles. And salon industry basically survived this COVID scare very well when compared to other industries. Like the business was, in fact, like right after the lockdown was lifted, our businesses potentially grew very much, and we made 2x 3x revenue during the first 2 to 3 years, sorry, first 2 to 3 months after the lockdown was lifted, because a lot of people were coming in and getting the services done, which they were not doing for 3 4 months. So that was an opportunity for us as well. And as far as the capex is concerned, like as I said, it's 35 lakhs, and the payback period would be close to about 20 to 24 months. So that is how our system is built. And the revenue part is very, very important. Our entire support system is basically designed to focus on one thing, which is the revenue. Uh, Basically, like our entire support system is focusing on the customer trust and customer relationship, which will obviously translate to revenue. So the payback period would be around 24 months. And as far as the support system is concerned, we have a support team we have an office in Bangalore. We have a team in Coimbatore, which would take care of the Kerala region. We are also shortly setting up a team in Telangana, AP Telangana as well. So we already have a team in Bangalore and Cochin.
Okay, fantastic. Sir, while this particular business is mostly dependent on the stylist that we have, right? So, do we have any plan to assist our franchisees in recruitment and training, and like how we plan to stop the attritions? Like,
Okay.
how do you ensure that the stylish availability is always there?
So as far as the staff recruitment, our HR team would be supporting in recruiting people. So that is not the headache of the franchisee. So our HR team would be assisting all the franchisees in recruiting people during not only during the launch time, but it's going to be a continual process. And we also have an academy in Chennai, which focuses on training newbies on various skill development program. And one of the strong aspect that we want to implement, or we already have in place, is like uh, we have a very strong cross promotional or cross skill development among our staff members. For instance, when we recruit for any franchisee, like we always have a couple of senior members, a couple of a mid-level stylist, and then a couple of 1 year or 2 year experience. We don't recruit freshers as such. So bare minimum, it's going to be 1 or 2 years experience people. What we basically do is, what our training team basically do is, we provide our staff members with an opportunity to learn um, you know uh, other skills as well. For instance, if there is a beautician, we provide them with an opportunity to learn about hairstyling or hair, or we encourage them to become a hairstylist and an all-rounder. And if somebody doesn't know makeup, we train them on makeup. So this basically helps people to learn more skills, and it's not going to be a person dependent. Most of the salons struggle because they have a couple of stylists, and when they are on leave, or when they are not on duty, basically they struggle to take up those services or high ticket services. And we train over a period of time. We make sure that everybody knows everything perfectly, so that everyone gets an opportunity to take up client, so that we don't miss on the revenue part as well. And it also helps the staff members to improve their confidence, and it has helped us reduce the attrition level as well.
All right, great. So I think we probably have answered all the questions, but still I can understand that lots of investors must have other questions that they would like to, get asked, after once they meet offline. So my
Yes.
request is to please connect with us on the number that which you can see on the screen right now, 9717683838. Or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Apart from that, I would also request Anita to share your number in the chat box, because Anita is one of my colleague from Chennai. She is the key account manager for this brand. You can also get in touch with her, and she's gonna, help you meet with Chandrasekhar sir, where we can have, we can do a discussion in length. But I would also, I mean, since Krishna sir is there with us, he is the consultant, the chief consultant from Franchise India. Sir, may I also share, if you could also share your views on this particular category, how the opportunity is overall, in case if you could summarize it?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. So actually, the financials are very attractive. If you look at the financials from the financial point of view, if we look at, we have financials for tier one and tier two cities, and if you look at the financials for tier one, we see that the payback period for the opportunity is less than 2 years. So in 20 months, the investor will get his money back. And the IRR is very high. The IRR, internal rate of return, is 65%, which means that if this whole project, which is of 5 years, if it was condensed into 1 year, and a person invested 1 lakh rupees at the start of the project, then by the end of the project, he would be getting 1,65,000 rupees. So 65% IRR means that if the whole project was condensed in 1 year, then in 1 year, the return on investment would be 65%. So anything more than 25% is considered to be very attractive, and 65% is way beyond 25%. So it is very attractive for tier one. And for tier two also, we have similar numbers. If you look at the numbers for tier two, we see that the payback period is just 21 months, again in the same ballpark figure as tier one, and the IRR is 66%. So in tier one, the IRR is slightly higher than tier one. So in both the cases, we can see that the the investor gets the money back in less than 2 years, and the rate of return that he's going to get, the internal rate of return, is going to be more than 60%. So I would say that the opportunity is very attractive both for tier one and tier two.
Right. Thanks so much, sir, for your insights. So, I mean, that's overall is about this brand. As you must have heard that this is a great opportunity. As I also told you that this is one of the most sustainable business in India. There has always been innovation. Lots of people are now looking for better service, better ambience, better styles, and there is a shift from the customer's perspective. They are not. It is just not all about having the haircut done, but it is more about grooming themselves. So this sector is growing really well. With more than 12 CAGR, 12% CAGR. This is one of the fastest growing sector right now. The more disposable income you have, the more you aspire for better services and the better, haircuts done, of course, and the style done, so that is what is available in the market. This is the opportunity that we have. In case if you would like to go with this, you can connect either the number you can see on the screen, or you can immediately connect with Anita right after this webinar. And Anita is going to help you further with arranging a meeting with Chandrasekhar sir, and then we can go more into in-length discussion. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much, Chandrasekhar sir, for coming here.
Thank you, Bharat.
Before we end, I would also like you to say some as a closing remarks to the audience, and then we will close it.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. And as Bharat said, like if you have any questions, you can connect with Anita, and I would be happy to answer any questions over a call, or probably in around. If you are somewhere in around Chennai, we would be happy to meet you in person as well. And in case like if you are, I would be traveling to Hyderabad as well for a franchisee expo. If somebody is from Hyderabad, would be happy to meet them in person. And this month, Anita, like we would also be traveling to Bangalore as well. So in case somebody from Bangalore, we would be happy to meet them in Bangalore as well. Would be happy to answer any questions. Yeah, thanks.
Right. Thanks so much, sir. Thanks so much for everyone. And thank you everyone for joining this webinar. I really appreciate you for giving us your time, almost 50 hours, almost an hour. We are thankful and we really appreciate your efforts being with us, understanding the brand and the business opportunity. It is indeed a great opportunity. We are just waiting for your call and we would also be connecting with you. And in case if you would like to have further discussion, then yep, you can connect. So that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. See you
Thanks,
tomorrow
brother.
once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks everyone for joining, sir.